Hey YouTube, welcome back to Escape Roots Yoga. I'm Jody. Today we are doing a yoga warm-up flow. So this is how I typically start my hot yoga classes. So it'll be about 15 to 20 minutes. And it's just kind of how I get my students ready for the flow class that follows. So if you want to kind of follow this class up with another yoga flow from my channel, then that would be very appropriate. Or if you just want to use this as a morning practice or as your only practice of the day, it could be good for that too. So let's get started down on our backs. And you can just take yourself into a Savasana, press into the back of the head, tuck the shoulders behind the back, press into the heels, scoop the hips underneath you so you're lengthening out the low back. And let's just take a nice big inhale through the nose. Big sigh out through the mouth. Let yourself feel heavy on the mat and let yourself fully arrive in the space. And together, let's draw our awareness to the inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Introduce a little bit of movement now into fingers and toes. Gently rock the head from side to side, and then let's interlace the hands overhead. Take a great big stretch, turn the palms of the hands towards the back of the space and stretch your toes down towards the front of your mat. Big inhale here. Exhale, big release. Let's take the legs into the chest, so knees into the chest. Just cross the feet now. Take your two-piece fingers around the big toes, and you're going to allow your legs to straighten up a little bit. As you rock and roll your way up, we're coming into a seated position, but we'll take about 5 or 6 rocks here. So we're trying to get into the kidneys, into the kind of adrenal gland area. Kind of breaking up anything that feels stuck there and just rolling out your back from a muscular perspective. And when you're done with that, make your way into a tabletop position. Take your pointer fingers towards the top of the mat. Drop the belly, roll the shoulders down the spine, lift the chest. Great big inhale here. And exhale, press the floor away. Lots of space between the shoulder blades. Inhale, drop the belly. Try to get nice and small through the waist, so cinching at the waist. Exhale, press the floor away. One more. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, press everything away. Go ahead and return to that neutral spine. Inhale, lift the right arm up towards the sky. And then exhale, thread the needle, drop the right shoulder on the mat. Keep pulling your left hip crease back and rolling, trying to get onto the back of the head. Maybe left arm extends up towards the sky. One more breath here. And then place the left hand back down on the mat. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, lower it down. We'll take the other side right away. Inhale, left. Exhale, thread the needle. Drop that left shoulder down on the mat now. Rolling onto the back of the head. You can press into the fingertips on the right hand, all the while pulling your right hip crease back to match the left. Deep breath here. And then right hand presses down, left arm reaches up. Inhale. Exhale, drop the left hand down. Let's cross the feet actually and come down onto the tail. You can bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart for Baddha Konasana. And then interlace the fingers and just wrap them around your feet. So kind of making a little house for your feet. Exhale, drop the chest back, lean your way back. Oh, lots of hip cracks coming from me. Inhale, come forwards. Use those elbows to press the knees out to the side. Pull the chest forwards. Great big inhale here. And then exhale, press back. Okay, let's take 3 or 4 more like this. Move at your own pace. Inhaling as you move forward, pulling the chest, using those elbows to open up the hips, and then exhaling as you sink back. So I have about 2 more left here. Once again, move at your own pace. Okay, and when you're feeling ready, let's cross the feet again. Take your tabletop, but this time step it into bear pose. So tabletop, but just with a couple inches underneath or in between the knees and the mat. Keep pulling the shoulders away from the ears. Try to widen out the torso. So drawing the belly button towards the spine. Relax your face and your jaw. Press into those 2 peace fingers. Then send the hips up and back for your downward facing dog. Let the crown of the head hang heavy. And then give yourself some grace here to kind of move around. Pressing one heel down and then the other. Maybe trying to lift your toes up off the mat. Maybe lifting the heels. Take what you need. And from here, let's inhale, roll your way forwards to a high plank. Exhale, lower down knees and chin and chest. Inhale for your cobra. Exhale, lower the chest again. Curl the toes under, press back up, high plank. Back to downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Inhale, roll forwards, high plank. Exhale, lower down knees and chin. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, lower the chest. Curl the toes under, press back up, high plank. Back to downward facing dog, 2 breaths. Last one, inhale, roll your way forwards, high plank. Exhale for knees, chest, and chin. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, lower the chest. Curl the toes, press back up, high plank. Downward facing, 2 breaths here. Then gaze in between the thumbs, rise on the toes, deep bend in the knees, hop feet to hands. Forward fold, reach for your elbows here. Take as much bend in the knees as you need. And just let yourself sway a little bit from side to side. Trying to find some length in those side ribs. And try to imagine your vertebrae, so your back. And just finding a little bit more space in between every single vertebrae, coming all the way from the tailbone and melting down, lengthening all the way to the crown of the head. Let that feel good. And then take a deep bend in the knees, roll all the way up to stand. Step your feet together, palms meet overhead, and then interlace your fingers. Turn your palms up towards the roof like we did on the floor at the beginning of class. Inhale here, lift chest. Exhale, lean the hips over to the left, upper body over to the right. Gaze goes up and to the left. Pick up your kneecaps, draw your front ribs together. And then really reach up with that left heel of the hand. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, send the hips over to the other side. Gaze goes up and to the right. Reach up with the heel of the right hand. Knit the front ribs together. And pick up those kneecaps. Back to the center. Exhale, hands come down by your sides. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Little back arch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, step back for high plank. Lower down your first chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog. Spend a few moments here, really spread the collarbones wide. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the glutes. And then drop the chest and the chin. Make your way back downward facing dog. Two breaths here. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, let's bend the top knee. Look under that left armpit, big stretch here, maybe some circles with the ankle. Try to keep equal weight distribution between your palms. So equal shoulders, and then inhale here. Exhale, pull forwards, nose to knee. Inhale, let's kick it back up, three-legged. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Maybe even higher, maybe up towards the armpit. Inhale, lift right leg back up. Exhale, right knee over to left armpit or left elbow. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, step it forwards. Find yourself in a low lunge, drop the back knee. Hook the thumbs, open the chest. Great big inhale here. Exhale, sinks you down lower. Keep pulling the elbows out to the side. And then crawl your way back to a half split. You can peel those right toes off the mat. Little bend in this right knee is always welcome. If you need some blocks under the shoulders here, blocks are not cheating. Blocks are making the practice work for your body. You are not designed to fit into yoga poses. Yoga poses are designed to help you. From here, left hand is going to come across that front foot. See if you can press that left wrist into your right ankle. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Find a nice twist. This is pretty intense, so if you're dying, it's very normal. Stick with it. It gets easier. 2 breaths here. Undo your twist. Crawl your way forwards to a lunge. Left hand comes down, right arm comes up. Curl those back toes under, come into your easy twist. Pick up that back knee, fire up the back leg, and then rise into a twist. So left fingertips are forwards, right fingertips are back. Inhale, reach those left fingertips all the way forwards. And then exhale, take it back into a back arch. Right hand looks for the back of left leg. Inhale here. And exhale, open up for warrior 2. Inhale, exalt. Keep that deep bend in the front knee. Exhale for extended side angle. Left bicep reaches up by left ear. Try to turn the chest closer to the sky. And then left hand comes down. Right arm comes up. Right leg steps back. Vashisthasana or side plank. Option to pick up the right leg. Maybe coming into a Vashisthasana variation. Maybe even reaching the 2 peace fingers around the big toe. Inhaling here. And then exhale, step the right foot forwards. Find yourself in a lunge, back in that easy twist. And then drop the right hand down. Lift both arms up for your lunge, crescent lunge. Keep pulling your right hip crease back and rolling the top of the left thigh down. Inhale, lift chest. Exhale, bow forwards, runner's lunge. 1 breath here. And then hands come down to frame the foot. Step the right leg back to join the left. Grip with the fingers, shift the weight forwards, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. 2 breaths here. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bend the top knee. Equal weight distribution between the shoulders. Maybe you look under the right armpit, try to find your toes. Inhale here. And then exhale, pull forwards, nose to knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left knee to left elbow or armpit. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left knee across the body, right armpit. Inhale, lift. Exhale, this time step it forwards and through. Find yourself in a low lunge. Hook the thumbs, open the chest, big exhale. Allow yourself to sink a little lower here. But try not to crunch the neck if you are lifting the chest and looking backwards. When you're ready, hands come down. Crawl your way back for a half split. Little bend in that left knee, the front knee. Once again, blocks are an option here. When you're ready, take the right hand to the outer edge of left foot. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. Little twist. So if you press your right wrist towards the left ankle, you're going to find a little more stability. kind of squeezing everything towards each other. And if you fall, it's just fine. It's just yoga. You're gonna be fine. Undo your twist. Crawl your way back forwards. Right hand down, left arm up. Easy twist. Keep that back knee fired up. Pull the left hip crease back. And then rise up, easy twist. Right fingertips are forward, the left fingertips are back. On your inhale, reach those right fingertips all the way forwards. Exhale, take it back into a little back arch. Couple breaths here. And then open up, warrior two. Inhale, exalt, keep that deep bend in the front knee. And then exhale for your extended side angle. I almost wiped out there, that would have been funny. Keep using that left shoulder to press into the left knee. And press into the outer edge of the back foot. Energy in the fingers, inhale. Exhale, right arm comes down, left arm comes up. Side plank, step that left foot back to join the right. And then go ahead and lift up the left leg if you want a little bit more here. For 3, 2, and 1. Take the left foot, step it forwards, find that easy twist once again. And then rise up into your crescent lunge. Inhale, lift the chest. Keep pulling your left hip crease back. Roll the right thigh down. Exhale, lean forwards, runner's lunge. Breathe here. Hands come down to frame the foot. Step it back for high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Good job. 2 breaths here. Maybe an exhale out through the mouth. I'm a little congested right now, so mouth breathing is something that is happening in my practice a little bit more. So just a reminder to meet yourself where you are. Your practice isn't always going to be the same. From here, let's take the right foot to the outer edge of right hand, left foot, outer edge of left hand. Sink the hips down nice and low. Hands right center, Malasana squat. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Lift your chest up nice and tall. Okay, from here, sink those hips back and down. Come into your Navasana or boat pose. Pick those legs up. Do try to get the legs so they're in line with the eye line. If you're really bendy, sometimes lifting those legs up really high looks really pretty and we see it on Instagram all the time, but it's actually a little bit harder if your toes are eye level. Knees can also be bent here. We'll hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Exhale, roll your way down. Palms go up towards the sky. Big exhale here. Warm up complete. So if you want a little bit more out of your practice, then I will link some good classes that might flow into this one nicely. If you're done for the day, please feel free to stay in Savasana and enjoy this. And if you're not quite sure what you want next, go ahead and browse the channel. Maybe leave a comment, leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. And I look forward to seeing you again on Friday for another yoga flow. Namaste.